After months of speculation, former Vice President Joe Biden makes it official. He is in the 2020 race for president.
Biden joins an ever-growing field of Democratic candidates vying to unseat President Donald Trump. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us now live with more on the challenges he faces and how local voters feel about the race. Audrey?
Local voters I spoke with say that while that huge field of Democratic candidates may seem overwhelming, they're actually glad that more people are willing to tackle the issues. A local political science professor weighed in on Biden's chances and on whether or not these huge pools of candidates are going to become the new normal in the race for the American presidency.
He has the immediate name recognition, which is an advantage.
Even before his announcement, many saw former Vice President Joe Biden as the Democratic frontrunner, most likely to face President Donald Trump in November of 2020.
In this election, a lot of Democrats are also very concerned with electability, and Biden can make a case for that.
But Julie Walsh, chair of American International College's Political Science Department, says Biden's entry into the crowded field of 20 candidates could present some challenges.
He's not at all associated with identity politics. Women in politics and race, racial representation are such driving issues, especially in the Trump era.
I think it's just going to be interesting to see who actually emerges as the final candidate.
Western Mass News spoke with voters in downtown Springfield who say the vast field of candidates has definitely captured their attention.
I think if someone is more central, then that's probably who will get elected.
Come primary day, you could see a long list of candidates on the ballot.
Right. Well, I'm hoping by that time things will slim down a little bit. But at this point, I think it's great that people are feeling confident in that they have a voice.
In 2016, the Republicans had a vast field of candidates too. While some left before the primaries even began, most dropped out after Iowa and New Hampshire. Walsh suspects the same thing will happen with the Democrats too.
It's more typical to see those first results and then have a big exodus from the field.
Iowa's caucus and New Hampshire's primary happen in February. By the time Massachusetts heads to the polls 1 month later, Walsh says the unofficial Democratic nominee may already be clear.
If you do well in those states, then that attracts more money, it attracts more support. Only Bill Clinton in the modern era was able to win a presidential nomination without winning either Iowa or New Hampshire. They're that important.
From Massachusetts, both Seth Moulton and Elizabeth Warren vying for the Democratic nomination. On the GOP side, former Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld is challenging Donald Trump for the GOP nomination. Reporting live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.
Audrey, thank you. The former